Helen, what exactly are you trying to do?
Oh, Sarah, is something wrong?
What are you acting so surprised about?
I'm sorry, it's just that this is the first contact I've had from you in 8 years.
Do you really want to know why I'm messaging you now?
Yes, please tell me.
I saw you this morning, relaxing on the sofa and acting like you owned the place.
Actually, I just went to do the grocery shopping this morning. I took a short break because I was tired. I don't see what the problem is.
Well, it's been 8 years since I started ignoring you. Maybe you should take a hint and figure out why I had to do so. You really are troublesome.
Did I do something wrong?
You're still asking that after all this time?
Yes, because I honestly don't know.
Shut up. You're such a shameless daughter-in-law. Staying here and living off of us despite being ignored by me for 8 years.
What do you mean by shameless?
You really need me to spell it out?
Yes, because I've been trying to understand for 8 years.
Look, you should understand why I've been ignoring you.
Well, I understand that you dislike me, but...
If you understood, why are you still here?
Because this is my home too.
Obviously I want you out. I've been waiting to see when you'd finally take the hint and leave on your own. But somehow you've managed to stay for 8 years. What kind of nerves do you have?
I take offense at being called shameless. I've been working and keeping up with my housework properly. So I haven't just been freeloading, I've been fulfilling my responsibilities.
You call that fulfilling responsibilities?
Yes, I do all the cleaning, cooking, and work a full-time job.
Ha! What responsibilities, you useless thing?
I don't deserve to be spoken to like that.
Your job isn't anything special, and your housework is nothing extraordinary. There are plenty of women who could replace you. Just get out already.
You can't just decide this on your own. This should be discussed with William, too.
You think my son hasn't discussed this with me?
He hasn't said anything to me about it.
My son agrees that you should leave. See? Now you can leave without worry, right?
I can't trust that.
Why not? Are you calling me a liar?
It's just that William should tell me himself.
He's on my side. The proof is that he never once scolded me for ignoring and mistreating you. He's been silently approving.
True, he never did anything, even when I begged him to talk to you about it.
So, you no longer have a place in this house.
At least until I find a new place to live.
You still don't get it, do you?
Get what?
There's no grace period. I've already changed the locks, so you can't come back. Get out, you worthless daughter-in-law.
You changed the locks when?
While you were at work today.
This can't be legal.
This is our house. We can do what we want.
But I live here too.
Not anymore.
That's horrible.
From now on, it'll just be me and my son living here, so don't you dare come near our house, you nuisance.
What are you planning to do about living expenses?
Why are you asking about that now?
Because it's important.
That's none of your business. Just stay away from us forever.
Mom, do you have a minute? Oh, what's wrong? Can I come over to your place right now? Of course, but what happened? Well, I've been kicked out of the house. What? What happened? I need somewhere to stay tonight. Of course you can stay here. Are you safe? Yes, I'm safe. I'm at a cafe near work right now. Do you need me to pick you up? Who on earth kicked you out of the house? Well, Sarah suddenly told me to get out. Just like that? With no warning? Did you have a fight? No, it's just that things haven't been good with Sarah for a long time. What do you mean by not good? I've been trying to make it work for years. Oh, I see. Yeah, Actually, she's been ignoring me for 8 years. 8 years? My God, Helen! I know I should have said something sooner. Why didn't you tell me? I thought I could fix it somehow. All these years? Has this been happening since you got married? No, the first few years were actually wonderful. I'm really sorry. I didn't want to worry you. You silly girl, you shouldn't worry about that. I've already caused you enough trouble as it is. Mom, please don't say that. Oh, but it's true. I wasn't there enough when you were growing up. That's not true. I'm grateful to you, and you're my role model. I actually felt the same way about Sarah at first, but suddenly she just stopped talking to me one day. Do you know what triggered it? I've spent 8 years trying to figure that out. What about William? William apparently feels the same way as Sarah. Has he said that directly to you? No, but he never defended me either. That's terrible. I kept hoping he would stand up for me. A husband should protect his wife. I think it can't be helped. William could never stand up to Sarah. I thought he was a family-oriented good person at first, but apparently I was never allowed to be part of that family. You don't need them. You've got family right here, Helen. Thanks, Mom. That means a lot. It's awful that they could do something like that. Anyway, come home right away. I'll head over now. I just need to grab some essentials from the drugstore. Do you have enough money with you? Yeah, I'm all right. I have my wallet and some savings. Okay, well, call me if you need anything. Thanks. When I get there, I'd like to discuss what to do next. Of course, tell me anything. Let me be a proper mother for once. You're always going to be my precious family. Forget about them. Mom, you're making me cry in public. Let me know when you're close. I'll make your favorite tea. Sarah, do you have a moment?
What? Are you still planning to hang around us?
That's not my intention. I understand that our family relationship is over. However, there are still things that need to be sorted out.
I told you to stay away.
I will, but first I need answers.
What?
I just can't accept it. Why did you start ignoring me? When I first married William and started living together, you were so kind to me, weren't you?
Ancient history.
You welcomed me so warmly, and I was really happy. But suddenly you became cold towards me.
And?
You used to teach me cooking and take me shopping.
Don't remind me of wasted time.
It's been 8 years now, so I don't remember exactly, but I don't think there was any incident that caused us to fall out. Why did it turn out like this? Please tell me.
You really want to know?
Yes, I need to know.
That's simple. I was planning to be patient until you turned 30.
Patient about what?
About you having children.
Ah.
Don't me like you don't understand.
But why didn't you ever say anything?
I was looking forward to meeting my grandchild who would inherit my precious son's DNA. But you showed no signs of it and just lived here like it was normal for you to leech off of us.
We were trying.
Not hard enough, obviously. You know, I was thinking about kicking you out when you turned 25 and having William remarry someone else. But I thought I'd be patient until you were 30.
You were planning this for years?
Yet you never got pregnant. That's why I started ignoring you.
That's the only reason?
You're garbage who couldn't even fulfill the most basic duty of a wife, having children. How dare you act so high and mighty in my house? Think about how I had to endure for 8 years.
Children? I was ignored and mistreated because I didn't have children?
Of course. Isn't that obvious?
No, it wasn't obvious at all.
How could it not be? Every proper wife knows that their job is to have children.
I did try hard to have children, but it just didn't happen. This was something I had no control over, yet you're saying it's all my fault?
Who else's fault would it be?
It could have been William's issue, too.
Don't you dare suggest anything's wrong with my son. It's the wife's responsibility if she can't have children. Don't put the blame on William.
That's not how biology works.
Don't lecture me about biology.
I understand. If that's how it is, there's nothing more to say.
Finally, you get it.
Our relationship is over. I'll divorce William, too. Take care.
Good riddance.
I hope someday you realize how cruel you've been.
Finally, we're rid of you.
Sarah, could you send my belongings to me?
No way. I don't want to do that. We'll dispose of them here.
But there are things I bought in there.
Like what? Your cheap clothes?
My work documents are there too.
Should have thought of that before leaving.
My personal photos and books.
It's all trash. You and everything you bought are trash to us.
Those things belong to me legally.
Not anymore, they don't. Actually, we wanted you to dispose of it yourself, but we're doing you a favor by disposing of it for you. You should be grateful.
Those are my possessions.
Not in our house, they aren't. And hurry up and send the divorce papers.
Please wait, there are still various things that need to be done.
Like what?
Legal matters, financial arrangements.
Don't try to buy time. We want an immediate divorce.
You can't rush a legal process.
Watch us.
I feel the same way, but there are still some things I've got to do.
Then why are you stalling?
I'm not stalling, I'm trying to do this properly.
There's nothing proper about you. Anyway, we're disposing of all your things, so stop contacting us.
At least let me get my documents.
No, you lost that right.
This could cause problems at my workplace.
Not my problem.
You're being unnecessarily difficult.
And you're being unnecessarily persistent.
Fine.
Is that all?
Yes, I'll let my lawyer handle this.
Good. Never contact us again.
Don't worry, I won't.
Hey you, what is the meaning of this?
What is it? We said that we should have nothing to do with each other anymore.
Don't play dumb with me.
I really don't know what you're talking about.
Don't mess with me. We're in serious trouble because of you.
What do you mean?
All the bills are overdue.
And?
The credit card and utility bills haven't been paid, so I told William to pay them. Then he told me you were the one who had been paying everything. Is this true?
Yes, that's right. I was paying all the living expenses.
Why? Why would you do that without telling me?
William knew.
I'm his mother. I should have known.
Initially, we split the costs, but 3 years ago, William was demoted from the sales department.
What? That's impossible. He never said anything.
Did you never ask him about his work?
Of course I did. He said everything was fine.
He was moved to what you might call a dead-end department. He was given hardly any work, transferred to a department that exists just to encourage people to quit.
No, you must be lying.
Check his pay stubs if you don't believe me.
But...
Naturally, his salary was cut by about half. Even then, William said he'd manage somehow, so I promised to cover all the expenses until things improved.
Half? His salary was cut in half?
Yes, I have the records if you need proof.
I can't believe this. You're lying.
No, I'm not, and he never helped me pay the bills after that. The reason being, William started to become comfortable in that department.
What do you mean?
It's a department where he's not given any work, where he just has to sit there.
That's not proper work. He wouldn't be so lazy.
Most people would quit right away, but William seemed to think it was nice to get paid for doing nothing.
My son wouldn't.
He did, for 3 years.
I see.
So his salary stayed low and I kept paying all the living expenses, but from now on, you'll have to pay them yourselves.
How are we supposed to do that?
With my portion of the food expenses gone, I think you should be able to manage with William's earnings, though things will be quite tight.
Wait a minute. So from now on, we'll only have his small salary to live on?
Yes, that's correct.
But
why are you acting surprised now? You must have known this when you kicked me out.
But I didn't know you earned that much. I heard you were doing office work.
That's not wrong, but I work in the office of an international trading company, so it's a bit different from regular office work.
Regular office work?
I deal with contracts from overseas companies, and the job requires knowledge of law and Cantonese. That's why I get paid quite well.
What's that? Are you trying to brag?
Not at all, I'm just stating facts.
Well, can William go back to the sales department?
After 3 years, no way.
Why not?
That's unlikely now. More importantly, he doesn't want to.
Then, could you at least pay this month's expenses?
No.
Please, just this month.
Why should I do that?
This happened because you left, right? If you had told me you were paying all the living expenses, we wouldn't have been pushed into this situation.
You kicked me out, remember?
So it's your fault. Send this month's living expenses as compensation.
Why should I? I'm the one who was suddenly kicked out and put in a difficult situation.
If you had come back properly to talk, this wouldn't have happened.
You're the one who changed the locks and made it impossible for me to come back.
Well, even so, you could have contacted us through WhatsApp. It's your fault for not doing that.
After you told me never to contact you again?
That was different.
Right. Then why don't you take it to court or whatever? Tell them you want to force the daughter-in-law you kicked out to pay your living expenses. Though I doubt they'll take you seriously.
Fine then. I'm going to complain to your mother.
Why my mother? She has nothing to do with this.
She raised you to be like this.
Like what exactly?
If you won't pay, it's only natural to make your parent take responsibility.
I don't think my mother will listen to you.
Well, just watch. Linda, I need to talk to you.
Oh, Sarah, isn't it? It's been a while. How have you been?
This isn't a social call. I'm contacting you with a very serious matter.
What's the matter?
There's no time for pleasantries. Listen, we're in huge trouble because of your daughter.
What has this got to do with Helen?
Send us $2,000 for living expenses right away. We can talk after that.
Excuse me?
You heard me. $2,000 now.
Wait a minute. I can't just suddenly agree to something like that. Why should I? And what do you mean because of my daughter?
Listen, your daughter abandoned us and left. That's why we're in trouble. Do you need any more explanation?
But it's strange to say she abandoned you. You kicked her out.
Who told you that lie?
Helen did.
That's all lies. She abandoned us. William's salary was cut. And I'm not working, so she was paying our living expenses.
And?
At first, she was all smiles, saying it was fine and that she would happily pay for everything. But gradually, her attitude became arrogant, and she started treating us like slaves. She expected us to do everything for her.
Helen did that?
We endured it, though. After all, she was paying the living expenses.
So you admit she was supporting you?
But then she abandoned us, saying she was bored. That's not acceptable, is it?
I'm sorry, but I just can't believe my daughter would do something like that. This sounds like a made-up story.
What are you saying? Are you calling me a liar?
Even if that were true, why are you playing the victim when you were dependent on my daughter for living expenses?
We weren't dependent.
If you didn't like it, you could have just earned money and lived on your own. Besides, my daughter isn't the type to treat people harshly like that.
How would you know? You weren't even around.
My daughter never knew her father, and she barely lived with me when she was young.
Why?
Because I was stationed overseas for work. She was raised by my parents.
Is that so?
Yes, that's exactly so. I didn't return to the States until she was an adult. Even so, Helen still calls me mother, even though I have no right to act like one.
That doesn't prove anything.
And when she married William, she was so happy to be able to live with you, Sarah. She told me how exciting it was to live with such a wonderful person, and that you were the perfect mother-in-law.
She said that?
I had mixed feelings, hearing that she was having so much fun with you as her mother, but I thought if Helen was happy, then that was enough. I could accept that you had taken my place, but it seems I was wrong. To think that she was ignored for 8 years.
No, that's not. You don't understand.
No, I can't believe anything you say anymore. My daughter spent 8 years trying various ways to repair her relationship with you and William.
That's not true.
But you trampled on her feelings. I will never forgive you. Please don't have anything to do with our family ever again.
You can't just...
I can and I will. Goodbye, Sarah.
Please pay this month's living expenses.
It seems my mother didn't listen to you.
That's right. The know-it-all wouldn't believe anything I said.
Who do you think she'd trust, her daughter's story or a stranger's?
I'm not a stranger. I'm your mother-in-law.
You were my mother-in-law. The answer was obvious if only you had actually thought before you reached out to my mother.
Shut up. Anyway, you're going to pay this month's living expenses.
I already said I won't. If anything, you're the one who needs to pay me something.
Huh, what's that?
Compensation for the divorce?
Compensation? What do you mean?
You really don't understand?
Stop being cryptic and explain.
Well, the cause of our divorce was you kicking me out of the house. If you hadn't changed the locks and locked me out, we wouldn't be getting divorced.
That's ridiculous.
It's actually quite straightforward.
Wait a minute. Even if that's true, since you're getting divorced, shouldn't William be the one you're dealing with? Why me?
Think about it carefully.
What's there to think about?
Because you're the cause. You ignoring me, kicking me out, trying to force a divorce, you're the root cause of everything.
That's absurd.
In cases like this, you can claim compensation from the third party who caused it.
You're making this up.
My lawyer disagrees.
What lawyer?
I'll be sending you a formal notice, so please make sure to pay.
You can't be serious.
This is all because of what you did. You're an adult, so take responsibility.
How much?
The lawyer will provide the details.
Well, I have nothing to pay you with.
Well, I have nothing more to say to you, so please don't contact me again.
Wait! Fine. I'll pay whatever compensation you want. It's a small price to pay to cut ties with you.
Good.
Then William can remarry another woman, and we'll build a happy family. You're the one who better not contact us later.
Trust me, that won't be a problem.
What do you mean?
I wouldn't contact you even if it meant the end of the world. I am completely done dealing with you people.
Good. We're done with you too.
Perfect. Then this is goodbye.
Yes, goodbye forever.
Just remember to pay the compensation when you receive the notice.
Whatever, just go. Helen, it's been a while. It's Sarah. Do you remember me?
What? What are you trying to do? We agreed not to have anything to do with each other anymore.
Please, don't ignore this message.
What do you want?
No, it's been a year, hasn't it?
Yes, it has.
I finally realized that I need you.
What?
Things haven't been the same since you left.
Of course they haven't. You have to pay your own bills now.
It's not about the money.
Then what is it about?
After living separately for a year, I finally realized how important you are. Please, won't you come live with us again, the three of us?
Wasn't William supposed to remarry?
That didn't work out.
Oh, what happened to all those women who could replace me?
No, you're the only one suitable for William. No, you're the only one for him. William seems to have realized that too.
I guess no one wanted a middle-aged man with a low salary.
That's not fair.
Isn't it?
No, that's not true. He's working hard now. He quit that company and now has a proper job.
Really? Where?
Well, he's looking. And I'm working part-time to pay the compensation.
I see. Please continue with that.
Please, won't you live with us again?
After everything that happened?
We can start fresh.
You're just trying to leech off me because you're struggling financially. I won't fall for that.
No, that's not true. I really realized how important you are.
Even if that's true, it's too late.
Then can I come see you? Let's talk in person.
No need for that.
Why not?
Do you even know where I am?
I don't know where you live, but I know your company. Even if you refuse to see me, I'll stand in front of your company and wait until you talk to me. I'm free to do that, right?
No, that would be quite troublesome, so please don't.
Then let's talk. The three of us. You, me, and William. As a family.
I'm not family. Besides, you wouldn't be able to see me at the company.
Why? Did you change jobs?
No, I'm living in Hong Kong now.
Hong Kong?
Yes, right after the divorce, I was transferred to the Hong Kong office.
You never mentioned this possibility.
They'd been asking me to transfer for a while, but I kept refusing because I had to take care of you both. But I'd always admired my mother and wanted to work abroad, so I took this opportunity after the divorce.
But when will you return?
I occasionally visit my family home, but I'll be living here for the foreseeable future.
Living alone in a foreign country must be hard. Wouldn't it be much more comfortable to live here with us?
Don't worry, I'm not alone.
What? What do you mean?
I remarried a man I met here, and I'm pregnant with his child.
That's impossible. You could never get pregnant before.
Well, these things happen when they happen. Obviously, it wasn't meant to be with William.
You must be lying, just to spite me.
So I won't be returning there, and getting back together with William is absolutely out of the question. I'm building a happy family here.
This can't be.
But I'm really fortunate to have gotten pregnant at this timing.
What do you mean?
Because I absolutely wouldn't want to have William's child. I'm so happy to be having a baby with my current husband. I don't have any qualms about having a baby with his kind and carrying DNA. Unlike the kind of DNA I would have gotten from William.
That's a terrible thing to say.
Well, it's the truth.
You've changed.
No, I've just stopped trying to please everyone else. Anyway, this is really the last time. We're very happy here, so please don't contact us ever again.
You'll regret this.
No, Sarah, the only thing I regret is not leaving sooner. Hey, Mom, do you have a minute? Oh, what's wrong? Sarah just contacted me. What? No way! Yes, for some reason she was asking me to get back together with William. After everything she did? She said she realized how important I was. Wow, I can't believe it. She even threatened to wait outside my office. She what? Don't worry, I told her I'm in Hong Kong. How did she take that news? Not well, especially when I told her about the baby. I bet she was shocked. I know, I can't believe I lived with those people for so long. Did she apologize at least? No, just tried to convince me to come back. Right. I regret not relying on you sooner. I wasted 8 years with them. Well, don't think of it as wasted. You learned and grew stronger. That's true, and I found real happiness. Yes, but I want you to rely on me more. I will from now on. Promise? Yes, I promise. So from now on, I'm going to lean on my family more and take better care of myself. Yes, absolutely do that. Your happiness is everyone's happiness. Mom, the baby's kicking right now. It's like they're agreeing. Really? Oh, I can't wait to feel it too. Thank you, Mom, for everything. I can't wait for you to hold your grandchild. I'm really looking forward to it. When is your next checkup? Next week. I'll send you the ultrasound pictures. Oh, please do. I want to see my grandchild. After that, Sarah is still working part-time to support their household. By the way, William hadn't quit his job as he claimed. He was fired. He hasn't been able to find new work since then and now works as a night security guard. The night shift lifestyle was too hard for William at his age, and he quickly developed health problems. He's still trying to find a new job while going to medical appointments. However, no company seems interested in hiring a man over 40. So it looks like he'll have to continue with his current job. They both apparently head to work each day with looks of despair on their faces. As for me, I'm living in Hong Kong with my loving husband. I successfully gave birth to our beautiful baby. My husband is an engineer who works from home, so he actively helps with childcare, which is a huge help. At this rate, I should be able to return to work soon. When my mother held the baby, I'd never seen her look so happy. It really made me realize how significant grandchildren are. The irony isn't lost on me. Sarah's obsession with grandchildren ultimately cost her the chance to ever have one, while my mother, who never pressured me, now has a grandchild to love. Sometimes I think about my life in the States, but those thoughts are quickly replaced by the sound of my baby's laughter and my husband's warm smile. I finally understand what real family means. It's not about obligation or pressure, but about love and support. I heard from old colleagues that Sarah will still occasionally ask about me, but I've moved on completely. My new life in Hong Kong, with a family that truly loves and supports me, is all I need. Sometimes the best endings come from the courage to start over. May, I'm going to be stuck in a wheelchair for the foreseeable future. You need to come and live with me until I recover and help me around the house. I need you by this evening, so start packing immediately. I'm sorry, could I ask who this is and how you know my name? What is the matter with you? Don't tell me you've forgotten about me. I am your mother-in-law. My mother-in-law? I know this isn't my mother-in-law because I have her phone number in my contacts list. So, who are you? No, I know for a fact that you know my number because you blocked me on your old phone. Then when I finally got your new phone number, I realized that you blocked me on your new phone too. Wait a second. No, it can't be. You're Karen, Colton's mom. But that doesn't make any sense. I never gave you my new phone number. How did you find me? You think I was born yesterday? I asked around to my relatives. I told them it was an emergency and that I needed to contact you as soon as possible. None of them knew your new number, though, so I had to go to your relatives, and one of them gave it to me. No way. I can't believe one of my relatives would actually do that. I thought they would know better than to give it out without my permission. Yes, thanks to you, it was like pulling teeth to get them to give it to me. When I told them it was a life or death emergency situation, they finally relented. And that's another thing. You've got some nerve, May. The day after Colton's funeral, you went and completely cut off contact with me. I should have known you would do a cold-hearted thing like that. You barren women are all the same. Empty wombs, empty hearts, that's what I always say. The ultimate purpose of all life on this planet is to keep their genetic line going, and you can't even do that. Honestly, if it were up to me, you wouldn't be classified as a human being. Karen, it is precisely talk like that from you that made me cut off contact with you in the first place. And what is going on with you? You're in a wheelchair now? You were perfectly physically active the last time we saw each other. Perhaps a bit too physically active, in fact. Yes, well, I had a nasty fall down the stairs, so I'm stuck with this thing until I'm better. My insurance company said they'd pay for someone to visit the house to help me out, but I don't want some strange person taking care of me. And that's why you need to pack your things and move in with me tonight. I need to? I don't really see why. Because you are my daughter-in-law and I am your mother-in-law. End of story. That's how family works. Not that you'd know anything about family since you could never make one yourself. When I think about how my poor, sweet, innocent son had to spend the best years of his life tethered to you, it just breaks my heart. It's probably what broke his heart, too. You hear me? You're responsible for my son's death. You killed my Colton. Give me back the money my son left you, you vile, filthy, malevolent harlot. It's interesting that you're demanding that I move in and help you by flinging insults at me. Well, I hate to say it, but your brilliant strategy to convince me to move in with you has failed. I don't have any reason to lift a finger for you, so I won't. Excuse me, what gives you the right to say that to me? It's simple. When Colton died, any connection I may have once had to you was severed. We are now nothing to each other, not family, not friends, not even acquaintances. Not to mention you hate my guts. Why would you want someone who you hate so much to be the one waiting on you hand and foot? Don't you dare talk back to me, you impudent little fiend. Even if my son has passed on, that doesn't change the fact that you are my daughter-in-law. You have a moral obligation to help me now that I have to use this wheelchair to get around. Pack up a bag of clothes and get down here right this instant. Right. I'm gonna have to talk to my husband about this first. You're what? Matthew, we've got trouble. Colton's mom is texting me right now.
Wait, really? What in the world does she want?
She wants me to move in with her.
What? That's insane! Why?
She had an accident and needs a wheelchair now and wants me to take care of her.
But there are people you can pay to do that for you. Why doesn't she just do that? Her insurance should cover it.
That was my first thought, but apparently she doesn't want a complete stranger coming into her house.
Okay, well, if that's the logic she's going to use, then why does she want you to do it? You're practically strangers nowadays.
Right? That's exactly what I said. I told her I wouldn't do it, but she's just not taking no for an answer. Plus, she's bringing up the whole inheritance thing, which I guess I kinda understand.
Yeah, I guess you can't just dismiss her offhand, can you? But, I mean, you told me about the way she acted at the funeral. She said all those terrible things to you, and now she expects you're gonna drop everything and become her maid?
Apparently, yeah. To be fair to her, her only son suddenly passed away from a heart attack before he even turned 30. I can understand that she would be emotionally unstable. But in the middle of the funeral service, she jumps at me, starts pulling on my hair and punching me. Then she starts screaming, "You killed my son! You killed him! I'll kill you for this!" It was both sad and terrifying. I don't even want to see her face again, much less have to become her full-time caretaker.
I can empathize with the unfortunate position she's in, being injured and immobilized, but at the same time, she's done terrible things to you and never apologized. Even if she did apologize, what she did to you borders on the unforgivable. Don't worry, May. I'm here for you. If there's anything I can do for you, let me know, okay?
Thank you so much, Matthew. Just the fact that I'm not alone makes a huge difference. If I was still single, I'd probably be having a mental breakdown right about now.
I'm glad to hear you say that. But yeah, we'll need to find a way to get her off your case. I mean, what would I do if you had to go move in with her?
Mate, what's going on over there? I waited all night for you to get here, but you never came. I gave you explicit instructions yesterday, and I expect you to follow them. Do not keep me waiting any longer. Good morning, Karen. I talked to my husband last night, and in the end, we both agreed that I have no reason to become your full-time caretaker. I thought you were talking about my Colton when you said that last night, but you weren't, were you? You got remarried. Yes, that's right. I knew it. You've completely forgotten about my son. I was right about you. You were nothing but a heartless, soulless, unthinking, uncaring succubus. I will never forget about Colton and the love that we shared. At the same time, I can't keep living in the past. Colton wouldn't want that either. He would want me to move forward, and that's what I did. And my life from now on has absolutely nothing to do with you, so please leave me alone. I have a new family now, and my responsibility is first and foremost to them. So what, you've got yourself a new family? So what, you've gone and replaced my Colton in your heart? This has nothing to do with your responsibilities to me. And besides, a miserable failure of a human being like yourself must have nothing but free time on your hands. And if you've got free time on your hands, then you've got no reason to say no to me. What on earth are you talking about? You're as barren as a bag of sand, you useless sack of meat. If you were infertile then, you're infertile now, and you'll never be able to have children. And if you've got no children, then it's the same to me as if you were still single. Now don't make me tell you again. Pack your bags and head over here immediately. You have a lot of housework to do for me. Actually, I have plenty of housework that I should be doing now, but can't because I'm stuck talking to you. I'm not going to live with you, period. If you keep making demands like this, then I can promise you that I'll make you regret it. Are you threatening me? No, I'm just telling you that I have not forgiven you, and I doubt I ever will. I understand that you were still in shock from your son's sudden death at the time. But if you think that you can act like nothing ever happened, not even apologize, and maintain a normal relationship with me, well, you've got another thing coming. What are you rambling on about? Apologize for what? Unreal. What's unreal is how much time you're wasting throwing a tantrum like a toddler when you should be shopping for me. When you come down here, pick up some milk and butter from the store. I have a few more things I need you to buy as well. I'll send you a list. I'd like to say that I'm shocked, but this is just par for the course with you. You really don't think that you've done anything worth apologizing for. All right, then so be it. I tried to warn you, but you leave me with no other choice. Again with that utter nonsense. You keep sending me bizarre texts that make no sense at all. If you ask me, I think you need to have your head examined. Thanks for your concern for my mental well-being, but my head is perfectly fine. I'm just saying that I've made up my mind. I'll do whatever I need to do to get you off my back. Meaning what precisely? Meaning that there is absolutely no chance that I will become your caretaker. I won't do your housework for you. I won't even come visit you. I finally have something that I was afraid I had lost forever when Colton died. Peace. I won't let anyone threaten that newfound peace, least of all you. I want nothing to do with you, so leave me alone. If you won't leave me alone willingly, then I'll make you leave me alone. What in the world? What is this picture you sent me? I sent it to you hours ago. You're just now seeing it? Anyway, that's a picture of my family. I thought it would be more effective to show you rather than tell you. You know what they say, a picture is worth 1,000 words. Stop lying to me. This isn't your family. Who are all these children standing there with you? They're my children. No, they're not. You can't have children, you dirty, rotten liar. That's what you always told me, but you're wrong. No, the truth is that the reason Colton and I couldn't have kids is because Colton was infertile. We both got tested and everything, so it's a sure thing. No, not my Colton. Once we got the test results in, we had a talk as a couple about how we wanted to move forward. We decided that the best thing for us to do was just be content with each other's company. And maybe in the future, if we decided we wanted to have children, we could always adopt or take in a foster child. We told you this before, too. Colton personally explained that to you time after time after time. Why didn't you believe him? But I thought he was just lying to protect you. You just couldn't accept that your precious son couldn't have kids. That's understandable, considering how poorly you think of people struggling with infertility. What was it you said to me? That I was a miserable failure of a human being because I couldn't have kids? That attitude of yours is precisely why Colton waited so long to tell you. He was terrified of how you would react. He finally built up his courage and practiced every word of how he would break the news to you. And then what happened? You completely ignored him, assumed he was lying, and accused me of forcing him to take the fall for me. You have a habit of doing that, you know. Interpreting every single thing in the way that's most convenient for you. No! Oh, this can't be. My son can't be at fault. You must be at least partially responsible. Really, Karen? Yes, really, that has to be true. You must have been doing something wrong. You were either eating too much or too little. Or perhaps you've been drinking. Is that it? Are you an alcoholic, May? That's it. I can't take it anymore. Shut your foul mouth, Karen. I will not stand by while you spit on Colton's grave any longer. Excuse me? Do you have any idea how crushed I was when I woke up that morning to find Colton dead right next to me in our bed? I have tortured myself over what happened that day for years now. Maybe if I would have woken up sooner, I could have saved him. Maybe he tried to wake me up when he just had his heart attack and I just didn't notice. He was your son, Karen, but he was my husband. He was everything to me. And even now that he's gone, he still holds an important place in my heart. I want an apology for what you've said tonight, and not just for me either. Every single insult you've thrown at me was also an insult to Colton's memory. I can deal with your mockery, but Colton's not here to defend himself anymore, you coward. How dare you act like you know more about that boy's feelings than me? Colton was my son. I've been a part of his life from the very beginning. I know him far better than you ever could. You are the only one who thinks that way. Listen to me, May. Don't think that I've forgotten about the money that you owe me. I've been waiting more than enough for you to give it back to me voluntarily. You thought you could hide from me, didn't you? That's the real reason you cut off contact with me after Colton's funeral. He wanted to run away with his money. Well, I'm not going to let you get away with it. Money? What money are you talking about? Don't play dumb with me, little girl. The money that you got from Colton was part of my husband's inheritance. I demand that you return it this instant. That was a gift inter vivos from your husband. Yes, he was trying to avoid inheritance taxes. If he would have waited a few more months to give him the money, the government would have taken about half of it. And I want every single cent of that money back right now. Wire it into my account by the end of the day. What aren't you getting, Karen? There is nothing for me to give back to you. The moment your husband signed that money over to Colton, it was legally his money. And now that Colton is gone, that money became a part of his estate. And as his wife at the time of his death, his estate rightfully belongs to me. What nonsense are you trying to give me now? That was my husband's money, and that makes it my money. I thought this was all common knowledge. Your husband gave it to my husband, who gave it to me. It's not your money, it's mine. Really, since your husband gave it to Colton, it never was your money to begin with. Don't give me that. You're just a dirty little thief, that's all you are. Wrong as you are, I do sort of understand where you're coming from. But after inheriting that money from my husband, I chose to use it in a way that he would approve of. It was a sort of promise we made to each other before he died, so I'm sorry, but I can't give it to you. Don't go dragging my son into this. This is all you're doing. He has no part in this. You're trying to get me to let you keep what's rightfully mine, and I'm not falling for it. Regardless of what you think about it, I will not go back on my promise to Colton. I'm going to honor his wishes to the very end. And if you have any respect for your son at all, you'll do the same. You never even respected Colton enough to give him a child while he was alive. Don't think I believe you respect him now that he's dead. So you used it, huh? Then tell me what you used it on. I used it to start a business. A business? Yeah, me and Colton had been talking about one day starting up a business of our own since before we got married. We promised to each other that once we were 35, we would quit our jobs and launch a company of our own. So I used the money I received after Colton's death to do just that. I'm the president of the company right now, and while it's a lot more work than I expected, I'm quite enjoying it. You're lying. I just know it. If you're so busy running that fake company of yours, then who's taking care of the house, You've got kids, right? If you're at work all the time, then there would be no one around to look after them. I caught you now. Actually, my husband stays home to take care of the house. I'm the breadwinner and make enough money for our whole family to live on, so he's free to look after the kids for me. He doesn't have a job, but he's your husband, the man of the house. I know this may be hard for you to accept, given the fact that you grew up during a totally different time, but yes, this is how our family works. And since it's not your family, I would appreciate it if you could refrain from commenting where your opinions aren't wanted. All right, so maybe you were telling the truth about starting a business, but that means you've got plenty of money on hand now, don't you? Give me that money. The only money we have on hand is money that we earned ourselves. None of that money I got from Colton is left. Also, we're planning to use the money we have on hand now to expand our business. I'm afraid we won't be able to return any money to you. I am sick and tired of all your excuses. Give me my money right now or else I'll sue you. I will acknowledge that the lifestyle we've made for ourselves was only made possible due to the money Colton left me. As such, I suppose I could repay you in some form as a way of showing my appreciation. In some form? What do you mean? I mean, we won't be giving you any money. What? Then what are you going to give me? You're the one who signed up for that assisted living service for me, aren't you? I never asked you to do that. Actually, I specifically told you I did not want some stranger coming into my house. Who are you, anyway?
Hi there, Karen. I'll bet you were surprised when they showed up at the house today. I apologize for that. I should have told you in advance. My name's Matthew. I'm May's husband.
Oh, so you're the guy May married.
That's right. May was worried about your lifestyle, so she talked to me about what we could do for you. Even though we're not particularly fond of you, it must be difficult to deal with life in a wheelchair. Also, our current lifestyle is thanks to the money Colton left May. So we decided to help you out by paying for an in-home care service for you. I was the one who sent for the people who came to your house today.
And why are you getting involved in this, huh? You're nothing to me.
Well, May is a very busy woman. She doesn't really have the time to look for and sign up for this sort of service. Since I'm at home, I have much more free time. I understand you weren't too thrilled about the prospect of having people you didn't know coming into your house. But when you think about it, you don't really know May too well either, so this is basically the same thing. Don't worry, if you ever need anything, you can contact me and I'll make the necessary calls for you.
I'm not talking to you anymore. Give the phone to May right now. Hey, are you there? Don't you ignore me. Looks like you've been deceived, you poor pathetic man.
Good morning, Karen. Can I help you with something?
I just got to thinking, that's all. That evil woman had the nerve to accuse my boy Colton of not being able to have kids, but how can we know that for sure? She could have very easily been lying, and since Colton's gone, we can't check.
Okay, where are you going with this?
I am getting there. You have a few kids together, don't you? Well, I got to thinking, maybe your oldest one isn't yours at all. Maybe that's actually Colton's kid.
That's a very odd allegation to be throwing at me.
Well, think about it. You got married within a year of Colton's death, didn't you? That's not normal. I'll bet she found out she was pregnant after Colton died, then hurried up and married you so she could convince you it was yours.
That's not possible.
How can you know that for sure? You can't be 100% certain unless you get a paternity test done.
I did.
You did?
Yep, if you're not convinced, would you like me to show you the test results?
Hold on, what are you saying? You mean you actually went out of your way to have a paternity test done for your kids?
Yep, I sure did.
Oh, I get it. That means you're just as suspicious of her as I am. I knew I was right about her. What a foul woman she is, huh? She must have been acting really suspicious around you if you thought you needed to do a DNA test to be sure the kid's yours.
No, actually, I always knew that they were mine.
You did, but then why would you get them tested?
It's true that most people who have paternity tests done are uncertain of whether a child is theirs, but my case is different. I just wanted to have an official record of my daughter being my child.
That doesn't make any sense. What are you talking about?
You see, I was actually adopted. I never met my birth parents nor any of my other family members, so I've never known the feeling of having blood relatives. That's why I was so excited when we found out May was pregnant. I finally had something that I've never had before. I was so happy that I wanted to do something to commemorate the occasion. May suggested having the DNA test done, and I thought it was a good idea. You might think it's strange, and I could admit that it is. But for me, having someone else recognize that my daughter was my daughter felt really validating for me. I framed the test and put it on the wall in our living room.
So, you mean...
That's right, Colton and May never had any kids together. For the record, even if May was Colton's child, I would have raised her as my own all the same. That's part of my role as her second husband. Well, I hope that clears things up for you. None of our children are Colton's children, so you have absolutely no connection to us whatsoever. In spite of this, out of the kindness of her heart, May has decided to foot the bill for your in-home care. I hope you keep that in mind.
Oh, don't you try to guilt-trip me over this. I never asked for this, and I don't want it. Don't ever send another random stranger to my house again. Now, would you please give the phone back to May? You can't do this to me. I don't deserve this. There's nothing wrong with me. I don't want to go to the loony bin.
They just want to talk to you, Karen. I think it would be for the best to go with them for now.
There you are. I've been trying to get a hold of you for ages. Where have you been?
Ignoring you, actually. I'm only messaging you right now because I'm afraid that unless you hear this from me, you'll never accept it. You're going to be staying in a mental hospital for a while for examination. Don't worry about the costs. I'll cover everything.
Are you not paying attention? I just told you that I don't want to go to any mental hospital. Why are you doing this to me?
Because you were physically assaulting the people we had sent to your house to help you out. Whenever they showed up, you would start grabbing everything in reach and throwing it at them. You even punched one of them who got close enough. When Matthew stopped by to check on you, you threw a massive temper tantrum. You don't seem well, Karen. We talked to the doctors at the mental hospital and they agreed that you would benefit from being committed there. I'm not sick. I'm fine. All the people who went to your house think otherwise. They're all in agreement that you need psychiatric help. One of them even ended up calling the police on you. Additionally, your raving obsession with me is most likely a manifestation of your inability to cope with Colton's death. I'm a mother now myself, so I think I can understand how devastating it would be to have one of my children die. Stop trying to empathize with me. All you're doing is buttering me up so you can lock me away in a straitjacket for the rest of my life. I'm not insane. That's not what this is, Karen. This is just a place where you can live in a safe and secure environment while getting the help you need. Not many people could handle the sudden death of their child while retaining a sound mind. I'll bet you have all sorts of emotional wounds that need tending to, even if you don't realize it. Those wounds are what causes your outbursts of anger like the one Matthew saw. You're wrong. I'm not sick. I'm not insane. I'm perfectly normal. You all are the ones who are insane. You're the only one who thinks that way. They'll be at your house to pick you up soon, so this will likely be our final conversation. I know that you hate me and probably always will, but please stop involving other innocent people in your vendetta against me. I hope that you get the help you need and finally find inner peace again. Colton would want that for you too, so please go without a fight. Karen was tested and found to be clinically insane, so she was involuntarily committed to a mental asylum for seniors shortly after that. She was a bit of a problem child at first, occasionally refusing to take her medicine and arguing with the staff, but she did eventually start taking it, and I understand she's calmed down a lot ever since then. However, she soon found out that I was right about her. Her anger had been masking the deep wounds that Colton's death had left on her heart. With the anger gone, she was left to deal with the sadness that she had been hiding away for all these years. When I talked to her doctor the other day, he said that the night staff report hearing her crying in her room late at night pretty regularly. That brought back some painful memories for me. In the days after Colton died, I was waking up late at night expecting him to be there next to me. But when he wasn't, I completely fell apart and started crying my eyes out. But as much as I can empathize with her pain, that still doesn't excuse her for things that she's said and done to me. What happened at Colton's funeral is a wound that I'm going to be carrying with me for the rest of my days. So while I won't be forgiving her anytime soon, I suppose I can at least say that I've come to understand her a bit more. Her doctor asked me if I ever had any intentions to come and visit her, and I told them no. I think that it would be far better for the two of us not to meet again. The doctor said that he agreed and that he was actually relieved that I said that. Besides, I don't have any time to spend on her. I have my own family to take care of and a business to run. I've also grown more appreciative of Matthew throughout this whole affair. He was there right beside me the whole time, doing and saying everything that he could in order to support me. I think Colton would be relieved to know that I married such a wonderful man. It may seem odd for me to talk like that, but I owe it to my late husband not to stay caught up in the past. And so I'm going to put all my effort into moving forward. I'm going to do my best to raise my children, love my husband, and expand the business that represents both my dreams and Colton's memory.
Hey, you! Answer me! I know you're reading these. Sarah, I'm sorry about today, but I'm an adult now, so I'll forgive you. You should be thankful.
An adult? Don't joke around. Hitting someone 5 times during a family dinner isn't adult behavior at all.
Huh? You're still going on about that? Why are you angry? It was just a little discipline. Compared to what you did, this was nothing.
What?
Are you playing dumb now? You put your hands on someone else's brother and thought nothing would happen to you? Is something wrong with your head? I can't believe my brother is marrying someone like you. I told him so many times not to.
Your brother is an adult who makes his own choices. Even your brother was disgusted by your behavior. He sincerely apologized to me and said he's cutting ties with you.
What? My brother would never say that. You're such a bad liar.
Why would I lie about this?
Because you're trying to come between us. You've been doing it since day one. And of course, my brother would never cut ties with me. He's my precious big brother. He loves me. He's my kind and cool big brother who always protects his poor little sister.
Poor little sister, what makes you say that?
You wouldn't understand. You're an outsider. It doesn't happen anymore, but in the past, my mom used to hit me.
What? That can't be true. Mrs. Wilson...
Mrs. Wilson? Oh, right, you were Mom's student. She mentioned sometimes running into her former students from when she taught high school.
I've known her for years. She's always been kind.
Of course, she seems that way to others. You don't know anything.
Wait, but what's this about Mrs. Wilson hitting you?
Exactly what I said. Mom hurt me in the past. She says she regrets it now, so she lets me do whatever I want. Besides, you're going to be a sister in the family now, so you should be able to laugh off a few punches, right?
Absolutely not.
What's wrong with you? This is how family works. I'm serious. You should really see a doctor. I just hit an ugly girl who isn't worthy of my brother when she came to meet the family. I'll accept the marriage now since we'll be relatives. Just don't press charges.
Oh, about that? They were just accepted.
What? You're joking, right? Tell me you're joking.
I never joke about assault charges.
You can't do this to me. I'm family.
Family doesn't assault family.
You'll regret this. You have no idea what you're getting into.
I know exactly what I'm doing.
You think you can just walk into our family and change everything?
I didn't walk into anything. Your brother chose me.
He's just confused. He'll see the truth soon enough.
The truth is that you assaulted me in front of witnesses.
They're my family. They'll take my side.
We'll see about that.
Sarah, please answer when you can. I need to talk to you about what happened. Sarah, I'm so terribly sorry about this. I know an apology isn't enough, but I needed to say it.
Please stop, Mrs. Wilson. Emily, don't apologize. This isn't your fault. You even tried to stop Rachel.
I should have tried harder. I saw the signs.
What do you mean?
She's been getting worse, the way she talks about her brother. But honestly, aren't you having second thoughts about the marriage?
Well, yes, I'd be lying if I said I wasn't terrified. If this is what happens to a family dinner, I'm worried I might end up dead someday. You might think I'm overreacting, but I was horrified by how casually she demanded forgiveness for hitting me.
You're not overreacting at all. I've been afraid something like this would happen. Thank you, Sarah, for being honest. I'm at my limit, too.
What?
I can't keep this inside anymore. Years ago, I hit her, once. I left a scar on her body. I felt so guilty about it that I couldn't discipline her properly ever since. But I can't take it anymore. I can't take how she's been using it against me all this time. At this rate, I might end up killing her.
Emily, no, I had no idea you were so troubled, but yes, it makes sense. From her messages, she's incredibly self-centered, and she probably used that incident as leverage against you constantly.
Every time I tried to set boundaries, she'd bring up that incident. It's my fault. I failed in raising her.
That's not true. At least, I don't think so.
How can you say that after what she did to you?
Because I remember who you really are. You were my teacher. You always looked out for me when I was isolated and couldn't go to school. Thanks to you, I wasn't left behind by the world. I can live my life now. That's why I want to repay you. I want to help my teacher. I want to prevent the person who taught me right from wrong from straying from that path herself.
Sarah, after all these years, you still remember? I don't deserve such kindness.
You deserve more than kindness. You deserve peace.
Sarah, thank you.
Just rest now, Emily. You must be exhausted. I'll handle this. Just wait a little while.
What are you planning to do?
What needs to be done? Please be careful. She can be unpredictable. I know, but someone needs to stand up to her. I should have done it long ago. It's not too late. You're right. It's time for things to change. Let me help make that change. I trust you, Sarah. I always have. Thank you, Emily. That means everything to me.
Hey, tell my brother to check his messages. He hasn't even read them. Is he busy?
Just wait until he reads them. Is it urgent?
You don't get to tell me to wait. He's my brother. Waiting is boring. It's not urgent. I just wanted to say good morning. But it's worrying when he doesn't even read my messages. As his sister, it's natural to be concerned.
He's an adult. He doesn't need hourly check-ins. And you really are unbelievable. I was going to pass on your message if it was urgent, but I won't bother for something so trivial, especially not after what happened. Besides, he'll never read them anyway.
What do you mean?
What do I mean? Do you really want to know? You're blocked, that's what.
What? Blocked? That's impossible! You're lying. He would never.
It's true. Believe it or not, that's your choice.
This is your doing, isn't it? You turned him against me. I can't get through to my brother on the phone either. What's going on? And earlier, the police told me you filed charges. Did you really do it?
I filed them and they were accepted, just like I told you. And if your phone calls are blocked too, of course you won't get through.
This isn't happening. This can't be happening. I can't believe this. This is impossible. You must have messed with my brother's phone settings when he wasn't looking. That's the only explanation for all of this.
What?
You did something to his phone. That's what you did, isn't it? To tear us apart. Because you're the crazy one.
Hold on, how did we get to me being the crazy one?
You've been manipulating him since day one. Because you are, after putting your hands on someone else's brother. Getting hit a few times is getting off easy. You must be mentally ill to make such a big deal about it.
You really don't see anything wrong with what you did? I'm sorry, but I truly don't understand what you're saying. Listen, you hit someone. That's assault under the law. That's why the charges were accepted.
Don't give me that crap. Take them back. Laws don't apply to family. Tell my brother to reply to my messages, too. It's awful of you to keep him away when he's supposed to be on my side. You're inhuman.
You still don't get it. I didn't block you, and I didn't tell him to do it either. How pitiful that you can't even see that your brother is clearly rejecting you.
He would never reject me. I'm his precious little sister. I don't believe anything you say.
Your denial doesn't change reality.
You'll see. He'll come back to me. He always does.
Not this time.
What did you say to him?
Nothing he hasn't already seen for himself.
You're going to regret this.
You already said that. It's still not true.
Just wait. You'll see what happens when you mess with my family.
Your threats only prove his point.
What's that supposed to mean?
Figure it out yourself.
Hey, what do you think you're doing?
Well, if it isn't Rachel, what's the matter now?
You know exactly what you did. Don't play dumb. Why are people at my workplace gossiping about you?
Oh, that. I told a friend how you hit me, and it turns out she works at the same place as you.
You had no right. What kind of coincidence is that? This is the worst, to think I'd get gossiped about like this.
There's no coincidence here. It's not a coincidence. I did it deliberately.
What?
Should I spell it out for you? That friend is the one who introduced your beloved brother and me to each other, so naturally I explained what happened when I went to meet the family. As the person who made the introduction, she deserved to know.
You're ruining my reputation! Everyone's looking at me differently now! Don't mess with me. You made me look like the bad guy. Just how stupid are you?
Again, why are you bringing up my intelligence?
Because only an idiot would do this to family. Let me explain it so even you can understand. You're the bride, the one marrying into the family. That means I outrank you.
Right. That's an interesting interpretation of family dynamics.
It's the truth. I'm in the right. Even though I should be forgiven for anything I do, you're getting in my way. It makes no sense. Deliberately spreading bad rumors about me is the lowest. Aren't you ashamed of yourself? This is defamation.
Telling the truth isn't defamation. I'm truly sorry, but I honestly don't understand what you're saying. Could you explain it more logically?
What's not logical? I'm the sister. I've been here longer. You're just some outsider. Don't mock me. You're the stupid one who can't even understand this much.
I understand perfectly. You think being family means you can do whatever you want.
Of course it does.
That's not how it works.
That's exactly how it works. You're just jealous because you're not really family.
And you never will be if you keep this up.
What's that supposed to mean?
It means your actions have consequences.
You think you can threaten me?
It's not a threat, it's a fact.
We'll see about that.
Yes, we will.
You'll regret crossing me.
You keep saying that, but I am not the one who should be worried.
Hey, you still haven't withdrawn those charges? Will you hurry up and get it done? You're going to ruin my reputation.
Of course not. I filed them because I was a victim. That's only natural.
A victim? Don't make me laugh. You're making such a big deal about a little hit. Besides, it's your fault for marrying my brother in the first place. It's a punishment you deserved. Why should I be the one getting in trouble?
You really think assault is justified? You seem to be misunderstanding something. The charges I filed weren't just for the violence at the family dinner.
What?
Would you like me to elaborate? I filed charges for defamation, theft, and assault. There are multiple charges, so withdrawing just one wouldn't make much difference anyway.
Huh? Wait a minute. What's that about? Why are there so many charges? You're making things up.
Am I? Oh, you don't remember? You kept harassing us, trying to break us up, and somehow the designer bags and jewelry that went missing from my home turned up in your room. Those were mine, weren't they? You'd been coming to my house when I wasn't there. Ever since I started living with your brother, he mentioned that his sister would visit sometimes.
That's different. Those things should have been mine anyway. I didn't do any of that. You're making things up. Making things up!
Really? So those weren't my things in your room? Then I wonder why the charges were accepted. Oh, right, because I submitted recordings of all the awful things you said to me.
You recorded me? What awful things? I never said anything like that.
Should I refresh your memory? You don't even remember what you said. Well, you were pretty drunk. You came to our house saying you missed the last train, called me a whore and a gold digger, and even told me I was so ugly I should be reborn. This is while he stepped away to use the bathroom. With evidence like that, how do you plan to deny it? You're the one committing defamation. Aren't you ashamed of accusing others while ignoring your own actions?
You had no right to record me. That was a private conversation. That's wrong. There must be some mistake. You must have fabricated evidence just to make me look like a criminal. See? You really are mentally ill.
The police don't think it was fabricated. You're saying that about me? That's rich.
I'll prove you made it all up.
Go ahead and try.
Delete those recordings!
No.
You're trying to ruin my life!
You did that yourself.
Take it all back!
Every action has consequences, Rachel.
You'll pay for this!
More threats? I can record those too.
You wouldn't dare!
Try me.
Hey, enough is enough. What's this about damages? What for? Instead of doing these pointless things, hurry up and withdraw the charges. I can't deal with getting arrested. What are you trying to accomplish by making your own family member into a criminal?
Now you're worried about consequences? If you're asking what I want to accomplish, I want you to experience hell. And about those damages, they include medical expenses too, from when you hit me. When they did a detailed examination, they found a small fracture, plus all the harassment. I'm done being patient.
A fracture? You're making that up. I never punched you that hard. I'm the one who's been patient with you, letting an ugly girl like you become my sister.
Still calling me ugly? First of all, I never needed your permission, all your harassment up until now. I put up with it because you were going to be my sister-in-law. I thought I could just keep my distance after the wedding, but I don't think of you as a sister anymore.
Oh, really? That's perfect. If you can't think of me as your sister anymore, then you can't marry my brother.
What? How does that follow?
It's simple. You don't want to be my sister, right? Then you can't marry my brother. If you want to be with my brother, you have to accept his family, too. You said you can't do that, so there's no way my brother would marry you. Don't act all high and mighty, you outsider.
What an incredible change in attitude. Your logic is still twisted. Well, whatever. You won't be able to act superior to me anymore anyway. Because you're the one that's going to be the outsider.
What's that supposed to mean? You think you can just erase me?
You did that yourself.
Take back the charges. I'll apologize if that's what you want.
It's too late for that.
It's never too late for family.
We're not family. We never will be.
My brother won't allow this.
He already has.
You're lying.
Ask him yourself.
Oh, wait, you can't. He's still blocking you. I'll find another way to reach him.
Every action you take just proves why these charges are necessary.
This is horrible. What did you tell my brother? I won't forgive you if you're trying to steal him from me. I'll kill you.
More threats? You really don't learn. What a ridiculous accusation. I haven't done anything. Besides, don't you realize how inappropriate your behavior is? I heard you went to see your brother at his workplace even though you're in different departments.
I had to see him. He wasn't answering my calls.
You caused a scene, shouting at him during work hours even when he told you to stop. Going on about how he's being brainwashed and that ugly woman is deceiving him and she needs to see a doctor. Let's take her there. Of course, anyone would snap at that.
I was trying to save him. He's not himself lately. That can't be true. My brother is kind to me. He has to be. He grew up happy without Mom hitting him, so he should spoil me.
You're living in a fantasy world.
Plus, I'm cute, so I can do whatever I want. Being cute means I'm the most important person in the world.
Do you actually hear yourself? That makes no sense at all. Besides, I heard the real story.
What real story? What lies has Mom been telling you?
You keep talking about being hit, but it was only once. Of course, even once isn't right, but I heard the reason. You were running wild in a store and causing trouble. When she slapped you, you fell and got scraped up. Unfortunately, it left a scar. It's basically the same as a child scraping their knee.
You weren't there. You don't know anything. That's true, but my brother never went through that.
No, he went through something else. He just became quiet because you were such a handful. In fact, he resented having his life ruined taking care of his wild sister.
Lies! All lies! My brother resenting me? That's impossible!
Want to know what he actually said? But he said it himself. Your love is disgusting. You're not right in the head. You're the one who needs to see a doctor. You should really get checked out. I can recommend some good clinics.
He would never say that. You're putting words in his mouth. Shut up! I'm normal. You're the one who needs help.
The entire office saw your behavior. You're the only one who thinks that.
They don't understand our bond.
There's no bond. There's just your delusion.
I'll prove it to everyone.
How? By causing another scene?
He'll choose me in the end. He always does.
Not anymore.
What did you do to him?
I didn't do anything. You did this to yourself.
I'll never forgive you for this.
Your forgiveness isn't something I need.
Mom, let me in! Why are you suddenly kicking me out? How could you change the locks while I was gone?
You know why. I've told you many times to be independent and get your own apartment. Every time you threw a tantrum and refused to leave. How old are you? Aren't you ashamed to be so reliant on your mother?
Shut up! I'm your daughter! You can't do this to me! And I still haven't forgiven you for what you did to me. You have to serve me. You left me with a lifelong scar.
That scar again. Is that all you think about? Yes, I regret hurting you and leaving that scar, but I've reached my limit. I could have accepted all of this if I was the only one suffering, but you hurt Sarah this time. You did something unforgivable.
Sarah deserved it. She's stealing everyone from me.
No one's stealing anyone. I'm ashamed that my overindulgence caused so much trouble for others. I've done enough to make up for hurting you. I won't coddle you anymore. Staying near me only makes you worse. It makes you think that you can control people. It's about time we stopped.
You're choosing her over me? Your own daughter?
I'm choosing what's right. Live on your own strength. Maybe then you'll understand others' struggles.
You can't abandon me. Where am I supposed to go?
You're an adult. Figure it out.
After everything you did to me?
Stop using that as an excuse.
It's not an excuse. You owe me.
I owed you proper parenting, which means stopping this now.
Everyone's abandoning me. My own mother, my own brother.
We're not abandoning you. We're forcing you to grow up.
By throwing me out?
By making you face reality.
This isn't fair.
Life isn't fair, but you've made it unfair for others long enough.
Just let me in. We can talk about this.
No, that time is past.
You'll regret this.
My only regret is not doing this sooner.
Mom, help me. I have no money and I can only stay in cheap motels. Aren't you embarrassed having your daughter live like this? At least send me some money. This isn't even a safe area. How can you let your daughter suffer like this?
Who are you?
What? Stop joking around. What are you saying? It's your daughter, Rachel. Stop this. Why are you acting so weird? Why are you saying these things?
You're not my daughter anymore.
What? You can't be serious.
I don't want to think of you as my daughter anymore, so now you're a stranger. I am cutting all ties.
You can't do this. I'm still your daughter. Wait, what are you saying? Are you serious?
Very serious. I'm actually in the process of paperwork now. Even if something happens to me, I've arranged it so you won't receive any inheritance. So please stop contacting me.
Paperwork? What paperwork? You're really going this far? What's that supposed to mean? Mom, are you abandoning me?
You abandoned your chance to be family. That's right, I'm blocking your number and I'm moving houses. I am tired of taking care of you.
Moving? Where? You can't just disappear.
You think you're the most important person in the world? Oh, don't be so arrogant. You can't survive on your own. Experience that reality. That's the last lesson I can teach you as a parent.
This isn't a lesson. This is cruelty. Wait, Mom, don't talk about abandoning me. Don't do such a horrible thing. I'll change. I promise, I'll be better. Hey, Mom! Mom!
Promises aren't enough anymore.
Just tell me what you want me to do.
I already did. Grow up.
I need more time.
You've had years of chances.
Please, don't do this.
Goodbye, Rachel.
Mom, please! Just one more chance.
This is your chance. Your chance to learn and to stand on your own.
I can't do this alone.
Yes, you can. You just never had to try.
Don't leave me.
You left me no choice.
I can't get in touch with anyone. How did this happen? I was just angry about my brother being taken away. That's all it was. Do something about this. Make them talk to me again. It was you, wasn't it? You were pulling strings behind the scenes.
You still don't understand, do you? I wouldn't do anything so underhanded. Everyone abandoned you at the same time because the trigger was the same. Your mother and brother put up with you because they were family, but then you harmed me, an outsider. That's when they reached their limit.
They're my family. They should choose me.
You've been hurting your family all this time. You need to make amends.
Amends? If I make amends, will they forgive me?
Now you want to make amends? I don't know, but it might be a way to change your current situation.
Tell me how. What should I do? I don't have money, but I can do anything else.
Get counseling.
What?
You heard me. Your way of thinking is, excuse my bluntness, extremely abnormal. You know, I was once a school dropout. I was really acting out, wanting to destroy my life.
I don't need counseling.
The person who helped me then was Mrs. Wilson. I think she's a very sincere person, though strict. Of course, teaching and parenting are different things. Still, I can't believe someone raised by her would develop such abnormal thinking. To show true remorse, you need to see a professional. I'm sure it's necessary. This is the biggest compromise I can offer.
Compromise? You want me to admit I'm crazy? Don't mess with me. I'm not sick. You're the one who's crazy. I almost fell for it. I'm normal. Don't treat me like I'm sick.
Rachel, while your phone will probably be confiscated, I think you'll see this message before you get taken to the hospital. I can't forgive what you did, but I'm not heartless enough to abandon my former teacher's daughter.
What are you talking about?
I consulted with social services to help you live a normal life. That's why some counselors came to see you today.
You sent them? How dare you?
I understand you were shocked when suddenly approached about counseling, but that's no excuse for violent behavior. Your aggression could end up taking someone's life. Violence is never acceptable. Now that you're in the psychiatric ward under involuntary commitment, I hope you'll come to understand this. I'm sorry, but you're the one who's ill.
No, stop them. Tell them that I don't need treatment. You can't let them take me away. You can't do this to me. I don't want to go anywhere.
This is for your own good. I pray you'll get proper treatment and get better. Come back soon from your delusional world where you think you're the cutest and most important person in the world.
I'll never forgive you for this.
Your forgiveness isn't what matters here. What matters is your recovery.
There's nothing wrong with me.
That's exactly why you need help. Afterward, Rachel continued to be violent in the psychiatric ward and was placed in isolation. We don't know how she's doing now in the locked ward. Her mother has decided not to see her until she becomes mentally stable. While the charges were accepted, given Rachel's condition, it might be difficult to pursue full criminal responsibility. However, I won't withdraw them, not until she truly shows remorse and apologizes sincerely. All my stolen belongings were returned, and finally a peaceful daily life has arrived. My injuries have healed, and I successfully married my husband. I pray this peace will continue forever.